Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have conducted most of the sessions related to EM modulation and all. So now in this session, we'll try to understand what is this demodulation of EM wave. So what is this demodulation? We will try to understand first, then maybe we can understand like how the EM wave is demodulated. Okay, so what is this demodulation is the first question which we should know. So demodulation is the exact opposite process of modulation, I can say. So what is modulation? You already know. So a signal cannot go for a normal baseband signal cannot travel for a long distance. So we need to modulate it. In order to modulate, we have to change the amplitude of the carrier in AM modulation. We have to change the amplitude of the carrier in accordance with the modulating signal or message signal or baseband signal. So demodulation is done when the modulation process is over and we have transmitted, and finally the wave, I mean the modulated wave is arrived at the receiver end. So that time we want to get the exact message whatever we have sent in the transmitter side. So in that case we go for demodulation. So demodulation, as I told you, it is exact opposite of modulation. So whatever in modulation we are increasing the strength of the signal in order to just transmit to a longer distance. In case of demodulation, we will get the exact message, the intended message, whatever we want to send it, that the same thing in order to receive it, we will do demodulation. I hope now it is clear. So there are various now demodulation of AM wave is nothing but so in modulation what we will do is modulate the amplitude of the carrier wave is varied in accordance with the message signal. But in case of demodulation, whatever AM wave we have received now at the receiver, so that has to be demodulated in order to get the exact message which we have sent during at the transmitter before modulation. So whatever was before modulation, that we want to retrieve now at the receiver end. So we go for demodulation, and this is what the demodulation of AM wave. So there are various methods of demodulating the AM wave. So the one such popular method is envelope detector method. So why it is called as envelope detector method is, in envelope detector method, the whatever the signal, the m of t, so we will be receiving at the after the as a result of demodulation, so that m of t is received in the form of envelope. So hence it is called as envelope detector. Okay, so that is all about envelope detector method. So now actually please consider this circuit. So this is the demodulator circuit using the concept of envelope detector method. So R of t is nothing but the AM wave which is given as the input, and M of t is nothing but the message signal which we want to get exactly what we sent at the transmitter end. And this diode is there, and in between this circuitry should be involved in order to achieve the demodulation. Okay, so this diode is used for rectification. Okay, diode is used for rectification, and this is capacitor and resistor are connected in parallel. So here, how the demodulation exactly occurs is, it is very simple. R of t is nothing but the uh, AM wave signal which is given as input, and this AM wave signal is passed to the diode. So this diode acts as a rectifier, so which functions during the cycle. Okay, positive half cycle, whenever it is there, the signal will be allowed to pass through it. And here the as soon as the during the positive half cycle the signal gets passed, the capacitor charges to its peak. So once the capacitor is charged, the charge is held, and once during the negative half cycle, what happens is it is dissipated. The whatever charge is there, it is dissipated or lost with the help of this resistor, which is in parallel with the capacitor. So in this way, again during the third half cycle, I mean positive half cycle, again during the next half cycle, the capacitor charges to its peak, and during the negative half cycle, it discharges, and it is going through, that charge is going through with the help of this resistor. So again this during the positive half cycle, this will charge, again during negative half cycle, it will discharge and it will go. Whatever charge is there, it is discharged. So in this way, the envelope detector works. I hope it is very clear now. So as I told you, R of t is nothing but the received signal. What is this received signal? It is basically the AM wave. Okay, in this case, and M of t is nothing but the message signal which we have sent at the transmitter. And for better reception, RC must be selected. See, this R and C values, how we have to select it is completely we have to decide it based on this particular concept. So 1 by FC, what is this FC? Carrier frequency. RC is nothing but these values, and 1 by omega is nothing but this bandwidth. So R and C, how we have to choose is our question. So keep R and C here and apply this condition 1 by FC and RC, and this is going to be there. RC must be greater than far greater than this 1 by FC, and it should be less than 1 by W, that is the bandwidth of the message signal. So in this way, if we follow this condition and we with the help of this condition, actually we can select the R and C values in the circuitry. So as I told you, FC is nothing but the carrier frequency, omega is nothing but the bandwidth of message signal. So RC should be in such a way that it should meet this particular condition. Okay, accordingly the R and C values can be selected. So this is all about AM wave demodulation with the help of envelope detector method using this circuitry. So now we have modulated the signal, but what are the advantages of this envelope detector? We will try to cover it here, and what are the disadvantages also we will try to study it. So as I told you, what are the envelope detector is most commonly used methodology for demodulating the so-called AM wave. So advantages are it is a low cost. Why it is low cost? As I told you, only R and C are the main components here, and diode and all these are cheaper actually. So as the circuit doesn't involve complex components, so hence this becomes very low cost circuitry. And even the one more thing which I told is the circuit is very simple, right? It is very simple looking circuitry. It is not much complex. So it is having only a diode and R and C connected in parallel, and we are just giving a input as AM wave, and we are getting the message signal as it is. So this means that the circuit is not complex, and even it is low cost because all the components are very cheap. So this is the way these are the advantages of this um, envelope detector method. So let's now consider what are the disadvantages of this method. So in case, so this circuitry may we may get this M of t final this message with the distortion. Okay, distortion can occur in the final reception, that is M of t message signal. In retrieving the message signal, there can be distortion. So in order to avoid this this distortion can occur with the reason that sometimes while selecting R and C values, we may do some mistake, or not mistake actually, we may not choose exactly appropriate R and C values, and because of this maybe this is one of the reason where signal can be over modulated. Or I can say that in simple way, there is one more possibility that if the signal, I will just consider this circuitry. So if the signal whatever is there, R of t is there, no, so if that signal is over modulated, means whatever input we are trying to give it for a demodulator envelope detector method, so this R of t is, if it is over modulated. Okay, so there are three types of modulation, basically under modulation, over modulation, and simply a normal modulation. So in case if it is over modulated, what happens is the distortion can occur in the reception of signal, this M of t message signal. So whatever is there, M of t, as I told, it is a message signal. So in reception of M of t, there can be distortion. Okay, we may not, when there is distortion in the M of t, then what I can say is whatever signal we have transmitted at the transmitter and which was modulated, that exactly we cannot demodulate at the receiver end. Okay, so because of this we may not get the exact message which was transmitted. So this is the main disadvantage of this envelope detector method, and probably maybe this can also be the one of the reason. And one reason which I already told you, this R and C values has to be properly selected so that the signal may not get distorted. Okay, distortion should not happen to a particular signal, so that the reception is exactly whatever we have sent at the transmitter end. So this is all all about yeah, AM wave demodulation. So this is the popular method of modulating. Envelope detector method is the popular method to demodulate AM signal. So this is all about AM wave demodulation. So, and regarding modulation, I have covered so many topics. So one request is that you please watch those particular sessions. It is very interesting and really important to understand. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if not yet subscribed, and press the bell icon to get the latest updates or notifications. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.